and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. So it looks like things aren't going very well for Fisker. Last time I talked about it, they were in need of cash or slash investors, and they had some deals going on, and unfortunately those have not panned out at all. So what's happening now is, it's not looking too good for Fisker. In order for them to make some more money, they have to sell some of the stocks that they already have. So what they're doing is they're going to be cutting down the price of their vehicle by a substantial amount. So here we go. Fisker cuts $24,000 off the price of its Ocean SUV in an attempt to stay alive. The most expensive Fisker Ocean is now cheaper than an average car. Deep discounts come as the EV startup desperately tries to avoid bankruptcy. Big price slashes can be very bad for resale values. Fisker's pricey Ocean SUV just got more affordable. Embedded electric vehicle startup said Tuesday it would reduce the price of the most expensive Ocean by nearly 40%. That is substantial. Discount, so they can be losing a lot of money in this move, but you got to do something. You need more cash flow, and I guess some of their investors didn't pan out. Like, the vehicle is really nice, I'm not gonna lie. It looks nice. I've been inside of one of them during the auto show. It's a neat idea to have the sunroof as a solar panel. I think that's a really neat idea if it works. Anyway, moving on. So cutting it down by 40%. So their highest trim level, their extreme trim level, is going to start at $37,499. That brings the price of the Ocean Extreme nearly $6,700 below the average price paid for any new vehicles this month. But see, here's the problem. All right, why would anybody purchase one of these said vehicles, especially these EV vehicles that need updates and stuff like that? What happens if the company goes under? What's going to happen to the vehicle? Because it seems like when you're making a gasoline vehicle, once you make it, it doesn't need like additional softwares, or if it does, you take it to a dealership and you get that service, right? You update the softwares or whatever you need to be done could be done at the dealership. But other than that, the bare bones vehicle is still gonna run and operate like it should, unless it has like recalls or whatever. Then the company has to address, and they have to put out money to fix those issues. Now, what happens when a company goes bankrupt or they go out of business? Now you're just stuck with the vehicle you have, and it's very unfortunate. So I don't know if people would take a chance on a company like that and spend that kind of money. Honestly, I wouldn't. Anyway, moving on. Cheaper trims are also discounted, with the most affordable Ocean now selling for $24,999. That is cheap. Fisker said in a press release that's a price point you can't find on any new car lot these days. That's almost the price of a Civic. Jesus, that's aggressive pricing. The aggressive price slash comes as Fisker is making a desperate attempt to avoid bankruptcy. In the past month, Fisker has paused production, warned investors of a pending bankruptcy, and is facing a pending delisting of its stock. Price cuts are not uncommon in the EV segment, where a price war waged by Elon Musk Tesla has caused the average price paid to an EV to come down significantly in the past year. As EV shoppers become more frugal, car companies are placing a new focus on affordable electric models. And it's true, it's not just Tesla in general. Some of these big companies too that make gasoline engine vehicles are not selling as much as they would, because obviously inflation and the fact that the price of everything has gone up. And I'm not just talking about the interest rate, which is that's a whole nother thing. It's just that times are tough right now, and we've seen Tesla lowered their prices of their vehicles multiple times this year. So if you bought a Tesla vehicle like a few years ago, you might have paid like $50,000-$60,000 for a Model Y. Now you can get it after the tax rebate and everything for about $37,000. That is crazy on how the market has changed. Bloomberg first reported on Fisker's discounts. The company told Bloomberg that discounts on Ocean are designed to make electric SUVs a more affordable, compelling EV choice. Now, if they had done something like that from the beginning, you want to make your EV as cheap as possible when the hype was very, very high. But now the hype has been tapering off, and people that really, really wanted EVs, they already got them. And there's just a ton of different competition out there when it comes to this segment specifically. So you have a lot of choices. And to be honest, not a lot of people are going to put their faith in this vehicle, in this company. I mean, Fisker has had their their time before, and it didn't work out for them. It seems like they're just going through it, especially from a car company. You would have thought that they would have not repeat the same mistakes, make better product, make a good looking product, which they did. The Fisker Ocean looks damn good in my opinion. I like the design. The interior for me, not so much, but the exterior, it looks really, really nice. Eye catcher, because there's not a lot of them out in the road. Now, I hope that they can turn it around. You know me, I prefer way more competition in the marketplace, because when there's more competition, you get a better product. The consumers are happy. They can get a better price. People want to save money. And I think the pricing is very, very extremely aggressive. $24,000 for a brand new electric vehicles. That's that's a great price. But the discounts of this magnitude can be significant damage to a company's resale value, which hurts owners who spent big bucks on luxurious Fisker vehicles. Overnight, once coveted and rare EVs can lose half their value. That's gonna definitely hurt the resale value. You're gonna be able to get this car if they continue to make vehicles for like $14,000 or even $10,000. I just looked at the Fisker stock. It is Jesus. It lost 22.64%. Jesus. That's not good at all. My God. So it's not looking good for them at all. Like I said, I hope that they can be able to turn this around, but only time will tell. If they can, I don't see how it's possible, especially in this market where you have big brand names that have more money and they have more like their brand is known, comparing to a company that's barely starting out and it's already struggling. But who knows? Who really knows? I hope that he doesn't give up. I hope Fisker comes back again and tries again, and maybe the third time's gonna be a charm. That he definitely will have something great to show the world and continue his efforts. Because to be honest, it takes a lot to build a brand and have it known all over the world and something that people will like. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the Fisker for taking that chance and never giving up. And I hope that he doesn't. Failures after failures after failures, eventually you'll lead into success. And I hope that he does find that success, because this shit ain't easy. I'd be ripping my hair off, I'll be honest with y'all. But anyway, you let me know in the comments below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I don't know what you're waiting for. Just do it. It takes 2 seconds. Now! I'm kidding. I'll see you guys in the next video.